to be so rude, but I'm sure you're feeling good, and I know you're in. Hello, everyone. I am Kayla Moore. I'm a songwriter and the author of Your Path to Songwriting Success, 7 Steps to Becoming a Confident Songwriter. Today, I have a very special guest, my friend Noelle Archer. Hi, Noelle.
Hey, Kay.
Noelle is a singer, songwriter, a vocal coach. She has helped me as well as a vocal coach. She is a stilt walker. She is a dancer. She is a multi-talented woman, and I am so honored to be talking to her today. Thank you for joining me, Noelle.
Thank you for having me, Kay.
So let's get right into it. How did you start with music? How did that all come about? I like to hear like the unique stories of artists and, when it all started.
I feel like it never started because it was there all my life. I think, because I came from a musical family. My father was like one of the top tenor singers in Trinidad and Tobago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I just was around music growing up, and then one day, like I was working a 9-to-5 job, and I was just frustrated, and then I decided, you know what, let me do something I love. And of course I was an active musician singing, and so
how
I decided.
How long did it take you to discover, like after doing the 9-to-5, how long did it take for you to be like, you know what, this is
2
not
years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Good. I took
2 years, 2 years, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to pursue music full time because I love music. I do music, but I never made it like the front of my life. So from that day, I was just like, music.
That's it. You made that.
So everything else was like complementing my music. I started to dance and act and write and everything, but all of it, all of it, yeah, all of it is just, it stemmed from music, from me singing, and
Right. That is so cool. So tell me about like the first song you ever wrote. Do you remember that song?
The first song I ever wrote. I tried to see if I wrote anything as a child, but no. One day, I tried to enter a calypso competition at school, and I took a calypso that my sister had, and I added like a verse and like change up some of the words. So I think that would have been my first writing. Like it was my song, but I contributed to it. But I mean, it starts somewhere.
Yeah. So tell me about the song. What was it about?
It was about pollution.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And now I know you have a brand new song out with Kerwin Dubois. It's called Party Central.
Yeah.
Amazing, amazing song. How did that song come about, and how did you get involved in it? And like, what was that whole process like?
Well, I think it was me. It stemmed from me being a member of Spot.
Right.
And
so tell people about Spot. Tell people about Spot.
Oh, so Spot is singing, producing talent, unleashing talent, right? So I auditioned. I didn't know it was an audition actually. I just knew that I always wanted to work with Kerwin. So I saw Kerwin on Instagram had something live, and I was like, well, let's do this. And I grabbed my guitar, and I had written a song about Corona. I was like, all right, let's go. And when I got through, I was like ecstatic. I was like, yeah. And I auditioned. I sang my songs with my guitar. And then I made a mistake. And he's like, go ahead. I'm like, yeah, continue. And then I got that email some months after, and I got into Spot. I met incredible people.
Yes.
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 I met so many talented people.
The most amazing group of people.
Many, wow. And it was just really good to work with all these people and under the mentorship of Kerwin.
Right.
And one day I was in the studio, we were doing a project, and he asked me to do background vocals on Party Central. I was like, yeah, no problem, I'm in the studio. So and then he sent another message through Uncle. Uncle is like the godfather of
Yes.
of Spot.
We love Uncle.
Pick up Uncle. and so he sent this message asking if I'd like to sing a verse on it. And so I was like, sure. You
Why
know,
not?
so that's how I got on the project. And I didn't realize the magnitude of the project at that point. I just know it was so cool to be on this project. But then afterwards I got added to a group with all the other people on the Origin project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that Party Central is part of that project, Origin project.
That is so exciting, Noelle. That is so exciting and amazing. So what was like the experience like working with Kerwin? He's like a genius songwriter and producer and all of that. So how did you feel working with him?
Kerwin is interesting, you know, because sometimes you try to reach him and he's so busy. So sometimes you try to reach him and you don't get him right away. But then when he gets back to you, it's like all this information and you just have these ping moments. It's like, consider this. And it's like, oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that? But it does just make so much sense. You know what I mean? He's a really incredible, talented person.
Definitely. So what can we all expect from you in the future? I know you've been doing music for a while. I saw some of your stuff and I was like, wow. So what do you think you're going to be doing like in the future? How can we, what should we expect from you?
I'm going to do some more music, of course. I want to do some more integration of my other crafts. So not just music, but
just art,
performance.
Yes.
Arty stuff, right? I want to do more visual stuff, video to music, video to the arts. You know,
I can't wait to see.
Working with more incredibly talented people. That's the plan. Collaborations and stuff moving forward. So look out for some more Noelle Archer.
Definitely. And now, Noelle, I got some random questions for you. Okay, so number one, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist is Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah.
She got mad skills.
Crazy. And I like that she's all rounded. Like myself, I like a little of everything. So I like that about her, you know?
Right. So if you could transform into any animal in the world, what would that animal be and why?
Probably a puppy because I'm a dog person. I like how loving and caring and faithful they are. That's probably a reflection of me. I'm a real.
I have my new puppy. Well, he's about 7 months old, and he is so cute and so loving all the time.
You see, this is what I'm saying. Do
you have a puppy?
I grew up with dogs. When I remember when I was just entering secondary school and we moved with like 3 full-grown dogs and 8 puppies in this new place. Just pile them up in the car and move.
Oh my gosh. Were any of them in the house? Because I know in Trinidad, they like to keep the dogs outside most of the time.
Yeah. Well, as children, we snuck some puppies in. I remember there was a night, puppies, they cry a lot. So there was a night we had these puppies and they would just cry and we brought them in. And then we slept with them. And then when it was getting closer to morning, we put them back out quiet so the parents wouldn't know.
That's so sweet. Sometimes they just want to be cuddled.
Yeah, exactly. They're so sweet.
So, next question. If you could be an ice cream flavor, what would it be and why? And you could create your own flavor. You could add nuts and all that kind of stuff, sprinkles and stuff. What would be your flavor and why would that be a flavor?
I like peanut because I like peanuts. And you know, it's not for everybody, eh?
Right.
Sometimes, you know, it could be dangerous. Right? I'll have some peanut. I'll put a little rum. You know, I'll put whipped cream. From a little sass.
Yes.
And just put a cherry on top. Yeah.
Yes, just to top it off. Cool. So now, how would you describe soca music to an alien from another planet who's never heard of soca music?
Woof. How do you do that? It's like talk about music. You know, music is something that's felt. So I will first start by saying soca music is something you have to experience. And when you do experience it, the feeling of joy and happiness and freeness that you get from soca music, the feeling to dance and just be invigorated.
Wine.
The wine.
Yes.
Yeah, that it just feels good.
Yeah, it's hard to describe. It's something you feel in your soul and in your blood and your veins.
I won't be able to tell the Caribbean, the
alien
Caribbean, and
yeah,
some won't get that, you know. So when you experience it, you let me know.
Right. So everybody knows Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago has been canceled for 2021, unfortunately, due to Corona. But how do you think this affects the people of Trinidad and the people around the world who were not able to attend, or the people who were planning to go for the first time and couldn't go? Like, I was supposed to go with my sister this year, who she never went. And what do you think is like the overall feeling of this?
Good is tabanca.
Yeah.
You know tabanca?
Yes. Oh my God.
For those who don't know the word tabanca is that feeling you get after a breakup when you just missing out someone.
Yes.
That is tabanca. And that is what I think everybody in Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean diaspora that would have come and enjoy Carnival. Yeah. I think everybody's feeling a bit of that.
Definitely.
I am still going through it. So
yes, I could imagine with you living there and everything. It must be so strange.
Strange. The thing about it is not just affecting the entertainers. It's the whole, it's the market, it's the
everybody, everything is connected. It's so crazy. The music, everything.
From the time the new year starts, there's a feeling that comes. You know how there's the feeling of Christmas approaching and people putting up their lights and their decorations. Yes. There is that feeling of Carnival. So it's an entire season that has been cut out and minimized.
Yeah. Unfortunately, hopefully next year is back and coronavirus will be a distant memory. I pray and I hope, because Carnival, you know, it's a time where you just free up yourself, and you can't compare it to any other time, any other event. It's just freedom. That's what it is. And you can just be yourself, and you could just release, and doesn't matter how you look, size, shape, it just doesn't matter. And I feel like it just represents how the world should be all the time. But anyway,
the frustrating part, there's so much, is history in it. Is so much depth to Carnival.
Yes, we could have a whole other conversation about Carnival. But so Noelle, I want to ask you if you could please give aspiring songwriters who are probably afraid to take that next step, to step into their, songwriting life. Do you have any advice to give them that could, give them a nudge or just help them to move forward?
Okay, well, I have to speak to myself here as well, because I grew up not thinking I'm a writer, even though I wrote a song here, a song there. I wasn't so much considering myself a writer, but now I have to put that behind me. And I do embrace the fact that I am a writer.
You are.
Right?
Yes, you are. You're a great writer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So the what I would advise you to do is keep working on your craft, keep practicing, and I'm also advising myself as I'm speaking right now. You know, keep working, keep practicing, believe in yourself.
That's number one.
Believe in yourself and surround yourself with people that believe in you as well and would advise you likewise.
Yes. Thank you for that. And can you tell everyone like where they can get your music, where they can follow you, you know, social media? Do you have a website?
Yes, all of the above.
Okay.
Looking for Noelle Archer. That's Noelle Archer. And you could find information at noellearcher.com. You could check out social media at Noelle Archer. Once you search the word Noelle Archer, it should link you directly to me on all the different platforms, YouTube, around. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Feel free to reach out.
What was that?
Feel free to reach out.
Yes, reach out to Noelle. And she's an excellent voice coach, just in case you guys are looking for that. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
And just so everyone knows, I am a songwriting coach. And if you're ready to step into your songwriting genius and you're ready to write that song, please definitely reach out to me, DM me. You can go to my website, www.klamour.com. We could set up a free strategy call where we can chat about how I can possibly help you. And we will go from there. And thank you so much, Noelle, for taking out the time to chat with me.
Thank you for having me.
Love you, girl.
Oh, love you too.
All right, everybody. Happy songwriting. Take care. Bye. The action. Wind back and watch the reaction. So we go down, go down, go down, down.